Hi guys, it's Completely Awesome, and seeing as it's leading up to back to school, I'm going to be doing 3 videos, including this one, on different back to school topics. Starting with this one, I'm going to be doing a book recommendations video. So for my first book in our back to school recommendations is Boy by Roald Dahl. This is a really good one. I think I've read it multiple times because it's actually a true story. It's like different stories from when Roald Dahl was younger, and he's a very famous author, and the blurb says, "Some are funny, some are painful, some are unpleasant. I suppose that is why I've always remembered them so vividly. All are true. The Great Mouse Plot of 1924, when 8-year-old Dahl and his friends took a just revenge on the disgusting sweet shop owner. The deaths of Dahl's father and his sister within the space of a few short weeks. The canings by headmasters and older schoolboys. The car ride which nearly lost the author his nose. The big family at home in Wales, on holiday each summer on a remote island in Norway. As full of excitement as even Roald Dahl's own fiction, this book provides insight into one of the world's most popular writers." So I would recommend this book for people aged probably 8 to like 14, and I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. For my second book, probably most of you will know this book. It is Girl Online by the famous YouTuber Zoella. And I got this book for Christmas along with the second one and the sequel on tour. And this is a really great book. I've just finished reading it. The blurb says, "Penny has a secret. Under the alias Girl Online, Penny blogs her hidden feelings about friendship, boys, her crazy family, and the panic attacks that have begun to take over her life. When things go from bad to worse, her family whisks her away to New York, where she meets Noah, a gorgeous guitar-strumming American. Suddenly, Penny is falling in love and capturing every moment of it on her blog. But Noah has a secret too, one that threatens to ruin Penny's cover and her closest friendship forever." This is a very good book, and it's definitely a page turner. I'm going to give this book a 10 out of 10 because it is really that great, and I would recommend it for ages probably like 10 to 15. So that was that. For my third book in this video, I have Middle School, The Worst Years of My Life by James Patterson. And I actually got this book like a few years ago, just before I was about to go on a plane. And so I read this over the plane, and it was hilarious. And it's like he's just finished primary school and he's going into middle school, and like his teachers are all crazy, and he's like facing this bully. And I think the best part about this book is that they have like these really cool illustrations like that. I'm not sure if you can actually see that in the camera, but yeah, it's quite a thick book, but yeah, the illustrations are really good. I would probably recommend this book for ages, again, 8 to 14, and I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. For my second to last book, I have Truly Tan Freaked. This is just one out of a series of, actually I'm not sure how many are in the series. There's 4, including this one. So yes, it's called Truly Tan, and it is by Jen Storer. The thing blurb says, Tan's friend says she's funny, feisty and fabulous, and now totally freaked. Dear Diary, I am writing with the aid of my angry Godzilla pen. You know, the one that scares Doodad. A tall, dark stranger has moved in at our house. She is full of secrets and mysteries. Strange things have begun to happen too, and we are all under threat. Gloria and I are on the case, but can we solve the mystery of that tall, dark stranger before she seizes control and takes over? The clues all lie in the past. That is my final word. Anyone could be reading this. Truly Tan. So I really like this book because it's like, it tells the story of what's happening, and then it's like, where's one? She like writes into a diary, and she collects pens, so they're all with different ones. Like, that's a diary entry, and then that's like, oh, that's a bad example. That's like a page of the writing, and then when she uses like words that you wouldn't know, I find it good because at the end of the page it'll be like, it'll have the definition of the word. And I would recommend this book for ages 7 to 13, and I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10, and I'm a big fan of that one. And for my last book for this recommendations video, I have Adults Only by Morris Gleitzman. And the blurb says, the kitchen was a mess. Packets and jars had been flung around. Half the stuff in the fridge was on the floor. There was a trail of flour running along the passage. For a second, Jake thought one of the magazine people must have had an urge to make a cake and decided to do it in their room. Or was someone else in the house? Jake's an only kid. He's the only kid in his family. Or he's the only kid on his island. Or that's what he thinks. So this book is about a boy named Jake, and his parents really wanted to have a kid and they couldn't, and so they moved to this island and they started up an adults only hotel. And randomly enough, as soon as they'd opened it, they were having Jake. And the adults only hotel was like guaranteed to have no kids on the island. And so basically they're keeping this kid in like this room in the basement. And he just like, he has like radio, so he can like he can learn through schools, but like through a radio from his island. And then he like discovers these ghosts of like the children on the island. And I would probably give this book a rating of 7 out of 10. It is definitely a page turner, and I would recommend this book for ages probably 10 to 14 because it is, yeah, I don't know. But I hope you liked my little list of books, and make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys next week with a life hacks video.